Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Right now, William Samoei Ruto is not leaving any stone unturned, simply because of the pressure he is facing in the mountain.
Watu wa Murang'a, those people wanaota ndoto ya mchana. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize, watu walinipatia kura mpaka nikakuwa rais, nitawachana na wao kwa sababu gani? Ama namna gani, my friends?
You've heard lately RIGATHI come out publicly to declare that his sources have indicated to him that people like NYORO are William Ruto's project. Now, that revelation came the moment it was clear that NYORO was out to form another party. A party was going to be unveiled, though as the time I was doing this video, that party has not been unveiled. Now, there's a story here coming out regarding some secret meeting between NYORO and Oscar Sudi. Now, for those of you who remember the bromance between NYORO and Sudi, you realize that these are people who have always been on the same page. Now, earlier this year, there was a video that surfaced where Sudi begged NYORO to come back to their team. Now, most of the people interpreted that move as a way of Sudi to try to convince NYORO as he muache William Ruto. So it was just like a request that was made publicly. It was up to NYORO to either decide to react positively or react negatively. So we don't have clear picture yet whether NYORO is a project, but details out are pointing to a possibility of him being a project. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to focus on this meeting between Sudi and NYORO and what is the likely impact of this meeting. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to appreciate you for the support you've been giving this channel. If you wish to support us, just like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for that support. If this meeting took place, and now chances are 90% that NYORO and Sudi had a secret meeting. If that is the case, then one thing for sure is that Ruto is upping his game of splitting the Mount Kenya. Remember, he has been trying to do, recently he was in Kiambu County, hosted the delegation there, then went to Kiambu County. He has been, also to Murang'a County. Then there was a time, issue of Embu. So he has been trying to isolate, trying to slice the Mount Kenya into small regions. You see, like recently, we also had the request by the Kiambu people that they want Kiambu County removed from the Mount Kenya. They were treating Kiambu County as just a cosmopolitan country, just like Nairobi County, just like Mombasa County. So they wanted Kiambu County to be isolated from the Mount Kenya region. But then you remember what was said thereafter. RIGATHI and other leaders weighed in on this issue, and some of them did not like the fact that there was that kind of move. Now, on to Sudi and NYORO. First of all, I'd like to take you through some previous engagements between these two.
Koti ilisema uko na degree ama PhD.
Nilipakua for 8.5 years. Yako hapo 4 years. Yangu ni 8.5 years. Wakaangalia wakasema
umeoverqualify.
Tulichukua Rigiji kwa sababu ya hesabu zetu na vile kwa tunaona yeye ni mzee. Actually mtu angekuwa deputy president angekuwa NYORO. Lakini tukaona NYORO vile tu rais alijibu. Watu wengi walikuwa wakasema itasemekana tumepewa huyu ni mdogo sana, ndio tumtumie vibaya. Tukasema acha tuchukue huyu mzee. Lakini huyu mzee kumbe alikuwa na manjaa mingi na mashida mingi na fujo kwa kila mtu.
Now from those videos, ladies and gentlemen, unapata kwamba Ndindi na Sudi ni watu ambao kuachana ni ngumu. Politics ni kitu ngumu sana kuelewa sometimes. The meeting between Ndindi Nyoro and Oscar Sudi suggests a highly strategic and calculated political operation by William Ruto, which has significant implication for the opposition. It's supposed to split the votes meant for the opposition. Now, the opposition, which has often relied on public rallies and broad coalition buildings, appears to be facing a new type of political challenge, one that is built on quiet, behind-the-scenes maneuvers rather than overt public displays. This makes it difficult for the opposition to effectively counter the administration's moves, as they are often reacting to avert rather than anticipate them. So that even if he attempts to join Rigathi Gachagua, he will join that camp, but as a weak politician, not a strong politician. This tug of a mole, shedding it off, is not a good thing. It's not easy. It's just like what is facing Omuchombo right now. It's not easy to now shed off that tug of a mole. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this meeting between Sudi and Nyoro? Just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you think the meeting is going to bear fruit. Is Ruto going to benefit from that? We know that right now there is a narrative of moles. The opposition is literally divided because they now suspect each other. Moles have been planted there. Now it's just a matter of time before these people are all exposed, if at all they exist there. But there are chances that they exist. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.